This is Rebecca with Digital Thinker. The purpose of this video is to provide an overview of the customer survey feature in EAM. The goal of a customer survey is to gather feedback from customers about their experience. This helps businesses gauge customer satisfaction, identify areas for improvement, and make informed decisions to enhance the customer experience. In terms of EAM, customer surveys can be triggered by a work order, service request, and more. Let's look at an example. The customer survey screen is available from the Operations menu under Setup, Customer Surveys. Here I have an example for a customer satisfaction survey. On Record View, you will need to enter the survey details. New in version 12.2.1 is the Outbound Type field. Previously, an integration with an outside application had to be leveraged, so the outbound type was Outbound BOD. While this option is still available, you can now leverage the enhanced email template capabilities to trigger customer surveys. Check out our video on the 12.2.1 email template enhancements to learn more. In my example, the outbound type is email messenger. This can only be designated upon creation of the customer survey. Next, you will need to enter the effective and discontinue dates to control when the customer survey is active, as well as the survey title, opening message, and closing message. The opening message will be displayed at the top of the survey, and the closing message will be displayed when the survey is submitted. You can also designate a logo to display on the survey. Next, navigate to the Questions tab to create the survey questions. The type of questions available include checkboxes, integer, number, radio buttons, and text. For radio buttons and checkboxes, you can add edit survey answers from the Actions dropdown. For this question, I have added 5 answers for the customer to choose from. Next, depending on the outbound type defined on Record View, you will need to set up the BOD or email triggers. In my example, I want to trigger the survey when a call center service request is closed. Just a quick mention, for my email template, the call to action block is set up for customer survey. The database table is R5 contact records, and the trigger is when the status is changed to closed. Parameters and conditions can be created from actions. Parameters allow you to essentially map field values to include in the email. For example, parameter 1 in my template is the recipient, which I have mapped to the customer's email address. As for the conditions, this allows you some control over when the survey should trigger. The trigger condition is when the call center service request is closed, but this allows for specifying conditions based on organization, department, type, or in my example, the contact source. For those who are interested, the available tables are as follows. All we have to do now is proceed with approving the customer survey. When the survey status is changed to approved, the email trigger will become active automatically. Next, I will go ahead and close a call center service request to trigger the email notification. As the customer contact, I have received an email notification to complete a survey based on my recent experience regarding a call center service request. If I click on the call to action button to complete survey, the survey will open. I can then answer the questions and proceed with submitting the survey responses. Survey results are listed on the customer survey screen. It's a good idea to think about how you want to visualize the results. You can create custom data spies, perhaps create a user-defined grid, or even set up inboxes and KPIs based on the results. The customer survey feature in EAM is a wonderful tool, and with the recent updates to email templates, you can now leverage this tool without a separate integration. On a final note, I want to mention a couple of install parameters to be aware of. The survey URL, and if using the outbound BOD, the BOD will need to be activated. Please like this video if you learned something new, and we'll be back soon with more EAM content. Thank you.